you a story and hope you imagine what my daily job used to be like. It was really stressful, exciting, and just constant, on the edge. So imagine with me, the jet engine, the whistling, you can hear it as the pilot's turning on the startup buttons and switches, and I'm doing the signaling for him, and I'm keeping an eye on the ground, making sure no one goes under the turning wings and all that. As my job, I was a plane captain, and I was a safety observer, and blazing hot because the jet exhaust is blasting from the jets taking off on the catapult. I'm in the six-pack, so it's not that bad. Thankfully, I'm in the six-pack. Yesterday, I was in the heat in the back of the boat where the heat just blasts you. Wearing full flight deck gear, long sleeves, thick, heavy pants, float coat, cranial. Thankfully, I have a tiny face and the goggles cover half of it. Tool pouch right at my side, full steel stove flight deck boots. And as I finally finished the hand signals, I grabbed the chains, 12 chains, really heavy, and salute my pilot and follow it to the catapult. While I'm doing this, I'm dodging aircrafts that are turning and moving and watching out for the jet exhaust and watching out for tires so I didn't get run over. And I have to take off running because this jet's about to come through, and it's one that you have to maneuver a certain way, and today I just don't feel like doing it. So I run forward, and I take one final look as my jet gets ready on the catapult. The ground starts trembling from the steam buildup, and it launches off. And as I see it, I look around to make sure the coast is clear, and I take off running to the catapult to where I can drop off my chains and hopefully grab some lunch before it comes back and I have to do the whole process over again. I never thought that I would want that job. I thought it was terrible. It was a dirty job. It was intense. It was stressful. It wasn't for me. I am the daughter of a Marine, and my mom was an Army brat. I never wanted that life. I never wanted the stress. I had a great scholarship. I was dual enrolled. By all means, I should have been happy, but I wasn't. And so one day, I walked into the recruiter's office and said, "What can you do for me?" And my dad was like, "Well, make sure they got the best offer. So shop around. It's okay." And so I went to the Air Force, and then I went to the Army, and I went to the Marines, and the Navy had the best deal. And the best deal was $7,000 sign-on bonus for my job, and that was jet engine mechanic. I was going for nursing school. It was the complete opposite, but it was great. I loved it. It was dirty, intense. I got covered in jet fuel every day. And the benefits, I got free housing, I got free food, and I did get a chance to eat because I was so busy, because I was so qualified for everything, because I wanted to learn more. I wanted to be this, I wanted to do this. It's like, oh, you only have this qual? I have all of these quals. And so chiefs were coming to me, "Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me?" And it was amazing. I was 20, I just turned 20 years old whenever I joined the military. And to have a chief come get me because I was the only person qualified for something was extremely just building. Another reason why I joined, I came from a small Mississippi town. No one really went to college. No one really did anything with their lives. I went back home every time on leave, and they were still doing the same thing they were doing, or they had kids and they weren't really successful, or they just regretted everything that they had done since graduating. I didn't have that. I was 25 years old whenever I got out of the military, and I had $30,000 in the bank, $12,000 in retirement fund already, and now a full ride to school. It was amazing. It was everything I could have wanted, and now it changed me. It made me mature. It made me appreciate the little things. Working on an aircraft carrier and being surrounded by so many people that you normally wouldn't have been a part of, beforehand, it teaches you the stresses of the job outside. It teaches you responsibility. It doesn't just make you an adult and help you mature. It helps you appreciate life out of it. And if I sold you on any parts of the military, or if you want to learn more about it, these references I got were military benefits at a glance, and that is available at military.com. Pros and cons of joining the military, and that is at Campus Explorer. And also the pay and benefits, just a highlight of it, it's going to be at public.navy.mil. Thank you all very much.